You're watching News 8.
CPA Scott Adair from the New York State Society of CPAs is back with us. Scott, good to see you.
Good to see you too, Mark.
Been hearing the governor talk about this in recent days, so thought we'd make a segment out of it. SALT deductions. Let's start with defining SALT. What do we mean when we say that?
So we're defining SALT as state and local taxes that you pay as an income tax payer. So any resident who pays either sales tax, property tax, or any sort of state income tax.
How does it work?
So first of all, you have to be able to itemize on your federal income tax return, and you get a deduction for any state and local income taxes, as I defined earlier, on that income tax return. If you itemize, if you use a standard deduction, this does not apply to you.
Right. So I guess that's part of the question. Who uses the SALT deduction? Is it more advantageous for some income earners than others?
It is. Certainly in this state in particular, in New York, where we have relatively high taxes by everybody's admission, whether it be property taxes or your state taxes, or if you're subject to local taxes, you can be impacted by that. Those type of taxpayers. So it can be for the homeowner can be subject to this, or the high wage earner can be subject to this.
How have changes in the tax laws recently impacted who can benefit from the SALT deduction?
So there's a lot of conversation going on, and as you alluded to earlier with the governor talking about it, but there's also federal representatives. Senator Schumer and Congressman Suozzi both have a bill presently in Washington regarding the repeal of the SALT tax limitation. As you are aware of, about 3 years ago, the federal government put in a limitation of $10,000 that you could deduct. Previously, this was an unlimited deduction, so you got full credit for any taxes, any state and local taxes that you paid.
Why does all this matter to the governor of New York? What is the impact on states, especially ours here?
So one of the big things that people are talking about is that this reduction in this deduction, sort of strange phrase, reduction in deduction, has forced people to look elsewhere as far as living arrangements go. Because of the lack of deductibility of all the taxes that we pay. But it also goes back to the point that the governor has made multiple times past year as to how much New York pays into the federal government but receives less benefit from the federal government for. So it's sort of a balancing act between how much we pay in as New York State residents versus how much we get back from the federal government in forms of support.
Great update there, Scott. Thank you. We'll leave it there this morning. As always, we appreciate your insight.
Mark, thank you very much.
If you missed any of our conversation, we'll have it online at rochesterfirst.com.